front of the globe, that is going to shape a young boy for the rest of his life. So I think that we need to all take a step back. And I understand that you don't like Meghan Markle. You've made it so clear a number of times on this program, a number of times. And I understand that you've got a personal relationship with Meghan Markle, or had one, and she cut you off. She's entitled to cut you off if she wants to. Has she said anything about you since she cut you off? I don't think she has, but yet you continue to trash her.
Okay, I'm done with this.
No.
Sorry, no.
All right. So, do you know what? That's
You
pathetic.
can track him, baby, not mine.
No. I'm being...
Sorry, can't
this
do
is
this.
absolutely diabolical behaviour. I'm sorry, but Piers spouts off on a regular basis, and we all have to sit there and listen. 6:30 to 7 o'clock yesterday was incredibly hard to watch.
Early in the morning, What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I am back with an episode of Topical Tea today, and this is so sweet. This is so ironic. It's so funny. You know what? I'm just gonna waste no more time anyway. I'm just gonna jump straight into this. You've seen the title. I'm sure you've seen the clip on social media anyway before you saw this video. If you haven't, let's laugh at it together again. For the clip that I just showed at the start there, please. Let's get straight into this. I'm gonna explain the whole situation. Without further ado, let's like the video for me. Hit the bell to be notified for me. Smash the subscribe button for me. I beg you watch the video all the way through to the end for me, because it really, really helps grow the channel. I appreciate every single one. I appreciate everyone who's new, who's joined the channel. And yeah, man, thank you. So as you saw at the start of this video, Alex Beresford was on Good Morning Britain talking with Piers and Susanna about the interview about Harry and Meghan. And he was basically giving his opinion on his opinion on Piers and Piers' obsession with Meghan. And the fact that they once had a relationship, once were friends, and now they're not friends, etc., etc.
Very intelligent, I thought, very smart, very charming, very warm, very direct with eye contact. She was a really nice person. And she seemed to me to have a sense about her of being concerned about issues, concerned about the planet, the environment, women's rights. She's got that campaigning streak too. But I really liked her. You know, I mean, I'm just sad I lost her as a friend. It's like Harry. You know, you could have thought of me here, buddy. As
you can see from that clip right there, that is proof that he literally was saying good things about Meghan once upon a time. Funny how the tune switched. As I said in yesterday's video, Piers tweeted about Meghan 57 times in the last 7 days from yesterday alone. For me, that just screams obsession. That screams possessiveness. That screams literally insanity. That screams, I ain't getting my nuts emptied from my wife. I'm obsessed with Meghan. So according to Alex's Twitter, he is a TV presenter, weatherman, and fitness fanatic, and he's now got himself a fan in Topical Juice. Because the way he articulated himself was really proved the point. He really came across very humble, articulate. He wasn't shouting. He wasn't giving anyone the possibility of calling someone a bully, which is often what happens when it's usually black women when people call bullies. But you know, he never gave someone the chance to say, "Oh, you're shouting," or "Can I get a word in?" He spoke. He was very calm. He was very composed, and he basically explained, "Look, you're always constantly trashing Meghan, and we have to sit here and X, Y, Z. But it was really hard and difficult to watch you do that as someone who's part of the black community." Now I think he's mixed race, and I agree. You know, when we as people from the black community watch people like Katie Hopkins have a platform and to completely slate us, for Piers Morgan to just have all the power and all the voice he wants, all the money he wants, all the platform he wants to say what he wants, literally. When we see on Twitter another day and another family's been shot on Facebook Live or whatever for resisting arrest when they were all clearly not resisting arrest, or they were reaching for a phone and not a gun. Do you know what I'm trying to say? This is a trauma that black people have. This is what I explained a few weeks ago actually about when I was explaining what blackness is to me, and how I explained that blackness to me, no matter how beautiful and how grateful I am to be part of the black community, it feels like depression. Because that cloud over you of constantly being realized you are inferior in every way. And it's literally down to the fact that someone like Piers has a platform. It's things like that that remind us how inferior we actually are. So he came on here, he articulated the points he had to articulate, and he did what he had to do. And Piers bottled it. He bottled it like a baby. Piers, you're a pussy, literally. Because as soon as someone starts hitting you with the facts, you don't want it no more. And this is the thing with people like Piers, yeah, is that they can't take the facts. And when the facts are presented to them, he bottled it. He actually walked off the show. He's the big bad boss. He's like the Jeremy Kyle of the show, you big bad boss. Susanna's a side chick. She don't get a word in edgeways. And to be honest, she bottled it when it came to some of the big conversations. Anyway, Piers dominates, you know what I'm saying? So he couldn't hack it. And I think that's so ironic that he bullies and bullies and bullies and bullies his guests and bullies people. And as soon as someone didn't even bully him, they just hit him with the facts that you're obsessed and all you do is remind people this and this, he walked off. Now, Ofcom have had a shitload of complaints about Piers. There's been thousands and thousands of complaints over his opinion and the way he handled Good Morning Britain over the last couple of days. How he said he was going to get her dad on, right? And he delivered on that promise. The same dad that always slanders and bashes Meghan in interviews. He got him on from Mexico or wherever the hell he was from. I think that was this morning, innit? That is shocking. Absolutely shocking. This woman has come on television and said that she had suicidal thoughts based on the fact that the media demonized her, which was fueled by her dad feeding information, and he gets them on. No wonder all these people were on Ofcom's clerk for this. Shocking stuff. Shocking. Now before I go, let's have a look at what her dad said, shall we?
I mean, I've apologized about this thing, what happened at least 100 times or so. Bottom line is I've never heard back from Meghan or Harry in any way, shape, or form. When they say that I'm marrying and taking advantage of the press, well, basically what I do, because I haven't heard from them, is I'll do a story for the press. If I don't hear from them in 30 days, then I'll do another story for the press. And I've yet to hear from them.
Look at this fat piece of shit. What's he actually talking about? It's so crazy because I'm actually getting worked up here and I don't even care about Meghan and Harry like that. You know, the ones there, but I care about, well, I've got morals and I've got empathy, so I care about certain things. I might not care about them, but I care even less about Piers and the dad. You know what I'm trying to say? The dad is full of shit. Look at him just talking, look at him just looking like what? He looks like a Trump supporter, to be honest. Don't understand how you can come on live television and think that is acceptable. He literally said, if they do not talk to me or if she doesn't reach out to me, I will continue. Or I said I was going to continue to do a video, an interview with the press every 30 days. So is that not called blackmail? What do you think this is? Sorry, I know all about daddy issues. So if she don't want to reach out to you, big man, simple as that, she don't want to reach out to you. Period. You get me? Point blank. One of them ones. So know your place and shut the fuck up. If any of you are half sharp or half perceptive, you'll conclude the same thing I conclude, which is, if people like this have such a strong voice and such a loud voice and such a platform, such a big platform to elevate that voice, that means that they represent a shit ton of the population. So when you look at Piers Morgans of the world, yeah, just know that there's literally a Piers Morgan right next door to you, or there's a Piers Morgan down the road to you, or you work with a Piers Morgan, or you go to the pub with a Piers Morgan, you're sitting opposite a Piers Morgan at a restaurant. Believe that. Believe that. Otherwise, these people wouldn't be so popular. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts below. Piers. Yo, you can't take the heat. It wasn't even heat. Well, he wasn't even getting hot in there. And he had to get out of the kitchen anyway because you're a pussy. Done out here.